Red KSCP that popped. Might have something on CNR, but it's kind of expensive. And I'm sure the spreads are not going to be favorable for scalping. So 5 minutes setup was at 740, and it broke 40 by 2 cents. Bunman's talking about CEAD, but I don't like the volume on it. KSCP, it's going, but it's a 50, so it did break. The low was 35, so you're risking 5 cents to gain 10 cents. I don't know, I just want to see a little bit more conviction in the move. I don't want to take this pre-market. Hey, good morning, firefighter. What's going on, man? How was your weekend? You know, there's always going to be that hype train of he says, she says. If I see opportunities in momentum, if I see setups, if I see strong stocks, I'm going to take it regardless of what Fed is doing behind closed doors or open doors. My interest in the stock is so short term that I don't really care for underlying long-term prognosis. And that's going back to the conversation. We should probably have the benefits and the value of day trading overall. Unfortunately, that's something that we all have to deal with and accept the fact. And if we're okay with it, then so be it. Yeah, I hear you. Yeah, you're right. It definitely limits the opportunities because people sit back and on their watch. But I feel like the nature of my game and my trading is I'm gonna watch regardless. Because you've seen, I don't know if you've seen before, but sometimes we can sit for 2 hours, nothing happens, and then all of a sudden we have a pop. You saw sometimes my P&L was about $25 after an hour worth of trading, and then I wait and after lunch and I come back with $400. just because we had momentum coming in randomly out of nowhere. That's day trading for you, right? It only takes one stock to move, and it only takes one stock for you to read properly. Unfortunately, here's the issue: is that was that scenario is because the expectation, right, of day trading is that you come in, you make a trade, you make $100,000, and you go home, or not home, you go about your business, right? Getting on that jet boat of yours, drinking champagne. I mean, I don't know. There's definitely those people that do that, and that they have those profits. But I feel like the majority of traders are actually have to prepare, have to spend time prepare for the market. They have to look, research, spend effort and time, and not necessarily everything works out. And the way I look at my trading is the swing traders, right? They take time to research a specific stock. Let's say they took a couple days to research it. There's news. They have long-term goals, like maybe a year or two. Obviously they don't buy 1,000 shares of one particular stock. Maybe they scale in to average their price because they still believe in that. So, like, if you stretch that over long term, and let's say in 2 years the average swing trader takes maybe 10 trades or whatever, 20 trades. Well, if you compress that year and make it a 1 minute, that's exactly what I do. I basically do exactly the same thing that the swing long-term trader does. ASAX. Watch out. Easy to borrow, 7-cent spread. No volume right now. It might pop. Bondman's talking about it, so it might pop. Watch. It's 10.87. Wow, 30-cent jumps. This is a dangerous stock. Optimally, you want to see volume coming in above 36,000. You want to see time and sales starts going. You want to see people buying on the ask. Like right now, I see it becoming a little bit alive. Like I see movement in level 2 right now, and I see movement on time and sales. So it needs to stay that way, and also it needs to grow in volume. And we need to cross that 36 of a previous 1 minute. Optimally, probably 100K thousand. See, there's a red, like the volume candle changes from green to red. Well, that's a disbalance. That's an imbalance of buyers and sellers. It's basically a flat. Even though there's a high volume, but it's compensate for 100 buyers. There's 100 sellers. And that's why you have that change. It's also very important to look at the candle, the volume candle, not volume bar. If the volume bar, for example, how it forms, it's also important. Not how it already formed, but it also how it's forming during that real time. Because we saw that previous 1 minute bar, right now it's red. So it's assumption, right? It's a negative bias on that stock. Well, not necessarily, because it was green for majority of the time while it was forming, and then it turned red right at the end. So it's about 50-50 split. So it's an indecision, right? We need a little bit more conviction to say that for sure. And same concept applies to a larger time frame. Unfortunately, I don't have an indicator, or I don't have that the template or whatever for the volume where it splits the green and the red separately. So I don't really trust that indicator. Even though whoever codes it, they probably do their best they can with the data they get, but I don't know if it's believable, if you know what I mean. Because if you go and try to understand how that indicator prints that color, you would start questioning it. Because first of all, you believe the source that the indicator was grabbing that data set or data stream from, and it could not necessarily be the same as level 2, for example, on light speed. And as we know, the green is when people are buying at the ask or above, and then red is at the bid or below when they're selling. But trade is a trade. You don't know if it's a sell or a buy. So people could be still buying below bid or buying above or at the bid. It doesn't mean anything. It's a trade. All we know that the trade happened at the bid, and we assume that it's a sale. That's a weak stock, right? People are buying it or trading it at the lower end of the stock, but that doesn't mean anything. What really means when you see a speed of a level 2 or time in sales, right? That momentum, and then when you see people actually trying to sell a stock and they're trying to get out really fast at the bid while there is momentum, that's what's important, not when the stock is just flat. CAAD, Bunman talked about it and he liked it, so look at it, it popped. It's like he knew. It's crazy. So I bought the ask at 29. Let's see if it pops over 40. There it goes. I should have taken more share size. I knew he's going to pump it. I expected it. That's why I put it on the watch list. I knew he was going to pump it. I'm not yet comfortable taking pre-market trades in CEAD or like any stocks, right? Watch the 50 break. The 50 break is going to be nice. He's adding 45, so his average right now is 25. Wow. No, wait, that's a different stock. His average is what, 48? If that thing drops right now, he has probably 15,000 shares. Like, whoa, see, like 26. He's going to be eating that drop right now. He's probably averaging, yep, he added it to average down the price. If that thing's going to flush now, he's in deep with 15,000. He's probably going to cut it before he's down too much. His right now, his support is VWAP. That's my guess. So about 315, 320, another ad doesn't hold, then he dumps it. There it goes. Okay, so see, he's eating that micro flushes, adding it. So he's basically convinced that because their pops or drops are being bought up, it's gonna pop. That's essentially what he's doing. Okay, just keep watching, right? And I'm watching level 2 too. Level 2 is alive. Oh, look at that drop. He's gonna dump it. Or I don't know. He's in deep. He didn't drop it. Okay, he's in at 22. So his average is really good. I guess that's why he was able to scale and sit through that pullback. See, now it's a decision factor. That VWAP support, that's going to be a decision factor. If it's going to puncture through VWAP, he's going to dump. There you go. But he got in really heavy right now on that pop. If it's a false breakout on 1 minute, Ah, it's got to break 40. If it's going to stay below 40, it's going to weak. Yep. Yep. False breakout. Hey, firefighter, I have KAVL on watch list as well. I don't like current volume on it, and I don't like how the 1 minute candles are forming. It's basically algas right now, and there's no day traders right now in that stock. Right here, a bounce of a VWAP. Watch out though. I'm really surprised he was able to manage that, but I think his largest volume on a trade was the chase that he did at 25. Trying to see why I can't. Huh. Trying to set my PNL. I'll be right back. Setting PNL. All right. Good morning, making cheddar. How's your weekend? So CAAD definitely weak. Dang, you're building a house. You know, I actually looked into that. My parents built a house. That's the house I grew up. It's actually really nice to have the house the way you want it. I'm not sure if it's feasible right now with the material cost, but you definitely have some more than planning to do. But good luck, man. So I got in at 329 on that stock, and I'm out at 347. So really good, almost 20-cent profit. The issue was that is I was late. Bunman got in at 22.25. So, and he obviously had 1,500 shares plus whatever. Yeah, that break of 310, the rise in volume. You see how the volume was increasing on 15-second chart? Yeah, all those things you got to put together really quick, and you have to actually see that happening. There might be a way, right? Because, so for example, you put this stock on a watch list, and let's say this happening, and let's say you have a 10-second chart, and for the consecutive three candles on a 10-second chart, so 30 seconds for consecutive 30 seconds, the previous bar volume is green and it's lower than the current bar. But do you wait for the close? Like, that's another thing. So it's got to work. So for example, you would catch something like this right at, but see, you would catch it at 7, so that would be too late at 30. Yeah, you would definitely have to catch it earlier. Like that spike, that volume, that momentum in level 2. I'm sure there's some financial firm in Manhattan, or maybe multiple financial firms. They do have the technology and they do have resources that they use to develop algorithms, machine learning. Because pretty much what we do here, or what I do here every day, it can be coded in a program, in a software, right? We look for certain outbursts of volume, we look for certain setups, we look for certain conditions, right? But it all machine learnable. Like, let's say there's a news, right? Okay, check mark. There's a news came out in the stock, check mark. So you have one condition met. Then the volume increasing for the past 3 candles on the 10-second chart, check mark, right? It's a low float stock, check the float, yes, check mark. The price below $5, check mark. Okay, then you go in and start reading time and sales. Time and sales, you basically have a condition like, is it moving faster than it was moving before? Is the volume on the time and sales corresponds to the volume of the stock before? How did it do yesterday? How did it do an hour ago? All that comparison, and that happens, what I just described, in a matter of seconds, right? Microseconds, the decision making, right? It's much faster than us clicking on the charts, going looking for news, highlighting the setup, looking for the high of that previous 1 minute, blah, 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 blah. All that happens in a matter of split second, millisecond, if it's machine learnable, right? And they take that trade, and that's pretty much, I guarantee you that majority of that move initially in this 200 or 300,000 shares right here in this 1 minute, that's exactly what it was. That was algos took trade, and then guess what? They dumped it and they out because they saw that momentum was slowing down. They didn't dump it because it was some kind of like a level or something. I feel like they're monitoring how people act while they're in the trade, and when they see the volume slowing down and momentum slow down, they just dump it. And if they're in profit, right? Now, it's obviously a black box when it comes to figure out exactly their process and logics, but you can probably tell for certain scenarios, and they probably code different scenarios for different type of stock. Now, where their stop losses are, that's a black box, right? That's something that probably, that's why they have those people, they get paid $250,000 in salaries, you know. What's up, Marcella? We are rocking 450 today and this morning on CAD. I do want to have DAS. How is the RT's DAS working out for him? Is he happy to trade pre-market with this? Because that's the only reason I would take DAS right now on TD Ameritrade is to trade pre-market. Have an offset on that limit order when you get in, get out at the pre-market. It's priceless, right? With no commission and execution of a TOS. So that's the only benefit I see right now, because last month I paid almost $200 for not commission. Well, commission plus the platform fee for Lightspeed. So I'm not really happy. I didn't trade that much, and I also lost $270. So I pretty much lost almost $500 off of my account on Lightspeed last month, including commissions, platform fees, data fees, and then freaking mishap on a fat finger button of $100 loss. We have 8 minutes until the market open. KSCP, CNR, CEAD, those are on a watch list. KAVL, I'm expecting it to be a sympathy momentum, and of course I'm going to be watching Netflix Tesla SPY. I am working on there's so many things I'm working on right now. You guys can't even imagine. Like I'm trying to promote my social media. I'm gonna try to push Twitter a little bit more. I'm also gonna be pushing Twitch, so stay tuned, guys. One of my streaming cards broke yesterday, so I ordered a new one's coming in tomorrow. I will be probably rotating between YouTube and Twitch and see how that goes. So if you come in one time and you don't see me streaming or whatnot, just go say hi on Twitch. I'm there. Just it's the same thing. It's even better than YouTube in terms of you can interact with me. And what I'm gonna do is, since my chat is on my left side, so I don't see a lot of chatting and stuff, so I don't participate and interact with you guys as much as I should. But I also don't want my trading to suffer because I'm focusing on social media, and that's just a decision I'm willing to take. And I understand that I'm not going to grow this social media as fast because I'm focused on trading rather than social media. But I feel like, just like RT, there's a value in transparency and there's value in no BS. Does that make sense? I don't want to name my videos live trading from a week ago and cherry pick those videos and schedule them 3 to 4 days ago that I traded, and I'm saying I'm trading it live and they're all green videos. I'm positive. I don't want to do that. That's bullshit. I took 17 days, 15 days is red but 2 green, and I just posted 2 live trading videos that are green, and the rest 15 I kept it to myself. And everybody thinks that I'm green, and everybody signing up for my chat. That's bullshit. I'm not doing this. As transparency in the long term, maybe it's not feasible, but it works for some people. Look at Clay Trader. That's a perfect example. Bullshitter. All right, let's watch CEAD, KSCP, and KAVL. Yeah, I think he has DAS, right? I see his videos. RT has DAS platform he's paying for. So I don't know if it's a demo that he's playing with, or is it really connected to his account. Yeah, pre-market seems like majority of the moves are pre-market. And I believe Bondman last week talked about it, why pre-market is the key right now too. People are greedy and hungry for the profits. They don't want to wait until market open. So I don't know if you guys will see EMEG, CMAG. They have REB, ANGH, BRCC, MODD, and TCBP are not tradable on that platform. I'm curious if they know something that I don't know. Maybe we should put it on the watch list. The AREB, ANGH, and BRCC, and MODD. I don't know. I'm gonna have, well, I don't want to clutter my working space. KVL looks like its volume. Look at the past 3 minutes of 1 minute volume candles. It's not bad, right? Right here. But compared to what we used to have, 4 million, yeah, that's nothing. But still watching though, right? We have 2 minutes to go. I don't know what I'm watching really. KSCP, CNR, KAVL, CEAD. So that's it. But CKAVL's popping. Told you that's a good breakout here at 50, 54. Pre-market was limit orders. DAS. Hey, hegemonic trader. I didn't see you, man. Sorry. Yeah, I feel like you might be right, man. CAD might be dead. Bondman pumped it. It didn't really work the pump, but he did snag $4,000 out of it, which is really nice. He got in and chased it at 22. I got in at 29, out at 47, so still not bad, but dang, this stock, man. I'm still watching it because there's going to be people that missed out and they have FOMO. So watch out for those people. And if they start driving this above VWAP, the algos kick in, and we might have a squeeze above 350. You know, I'm not expecting a lot, but 350 here and then 3 levels, these are nice levels, okay? So in 30 seconds, watch. I'm not trading the first 1 minute candle here. I'm also testing this. Okay, I need to change to single and I need to change to day. Okay, day. And I want to do CAD, probably be watching the spread and everything. So 8 seconds until the start. KAVL for a sympathy momentum move above 355. So keep an eye on that. Here's the bell. Okay, let's watch this. KAVL is popping, right, guys? So let's have KAVL in this stock. Trading. Okay, KAVL here. Big spreads on CAD. Okay, Netflix, KAVL. CAD is dead. CAD is dead. All right, watch KAVL. What is popping? DRCT. You had to be quick. Whoa. Whoa. False hold up. KVL is looking not bad, guys. Look at that red to green move. Pullback. I'm in. It break of 60. There it goes. There it goes. Out. Okay, what is my position? I don't even... Jesus. Okay, there you go. Yeah, I gotta be careful here, guys. Look at that break. It was a false break again. CNR, bounce of a VWAP. KCP is selling off completely, guys. Tesla SPY, Netflix popped. So it's a strong opening for the large caps. So watch out for that. DRCT might still pop again. KVL, CNR. Still watching. I don't know which one to watch. The red to green can happen on KSCP and CNR. And CAD. So just keep an eye on this. Let's... Well, I don't know. Where's the KSCP resistance? Maybe... Yeah, it could come here. The red to green on KSCP. But we need some volume. We need volume. We need a lot of things. We need stuff to hold. You know, they need a hold. Like CAD needs to hold this level right now at 250. Break that 250, hold it, pop into the 270. DRCT is selling off right now. What is popping? COL. CNR, look at that. It's bouncing off a VWAP, but it's a spready stock and it's a pricey stock. So if you're into that stuff, COLL. Easy to borrow. $20. What's the spread? 70-cent spread, guys. Done with it. KAVL setting up for red to green. KAVL at 58. Watch that bounce. Watch for the volume to come in. I want that 58 to break. TCBP. Wow, $3 stock. TCBP. KAVL is not holding. TCBP, guys. Nothing's holding. Still watching for KAVL to hold that VWAP, guys. Okay, I see 55, which is good. Good sign. 59. Pullback. $56. I'm in here for break of 59.60. I'm in at 56. Let's see if we're going to break that 60 again and pop the red to green. No, we're not. I want to see red to green at break of 60. Oh, CNR. Beautiful red to green, guys, on CNR. So Netflix, Tesla, also red to green. Bull flag bounce of a VWAP. Nice setups. People made a lot of money right now. Beautiful setups. Unfortunately, KVL, I was expecting a little bit more out of it. I'm in here. I think the KVL will go past 60. There you go. Look at that false break. That's weak. CNR right now, double top. Guys, double top my pop. Tesla, Netflix, you guys, if you traded that, beautiful, beautiful bull flags on Tesla and Netflix. KVL sold off. Such a weak stock. Ridiculous. All right, CNR, watching that, but it's 70 cents. Yeah, I decided not to watch that. Maybe. CNR, 7 cents, 6 cents. Maybe CNR. Let me try CNR with very small share size. The flat top is a what? We have 15. Tesla, Netflix are keep moving up. Really nice. Let's see if this break of 2303 will go. I'm in here for possibly holding that support at 91. $25 shares, just testing. The fill took forever. I don't see any volume out. Out at 90, saw 86. Yeah, it looked like KSCP is curling. Nice curl might be happening here over 85. There you go. There's KCP popped. Keep watching KSCP. $0.07 spread. 75 shares right now. Over 702. I'm in. I want to see 7 break again on that 10 seconds until next 1 minute candle. There it goes. There's volume. Out. Watch 1520. That I got out way too early. Oh wow, look at that flush. That was a 40-cent flush, guys. That's sketchy. KCP, nice pop, but not quite there. Monic Trader, did you take any trades this market open? Have this hair standing up. Look at KCP again. I'm in here again for 25, 30 break. Out. Well, man, the feels are beautiful on the TOS. Unacceptable, guys. Bondman's pumping it. 30 seconds. Pullback or no? There's a pullback right here. It's holding 20s. I'm in here. I want to see over 22, 19, 15 seconds. I want to see it pop over 30. There you go. Watch 37.50 break. There's a 10,000 share seller. I'm in here over 40. Come on, 37.50. That's beautiful. You're shorting? Yeah, I'm not a short biased. Not on the small caps. I do take puts on the options. Oh man. No, short could be really profitable. I know for sure. I just never got used to it. Marcella, you know what? I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. Stop pushing me to trade larger share size because I took larger share size on Friday. And I freaking lost half of my gains. That's why I ended a Friday at 126. COLL, I don't know. It's like popping, but I don't like it. CAD sold off. Hey, mining trader, did you short that CAD? It's definitely looking weak, man. Look at that support, right? That was support at 244. That break, look at it bounce back up to 240 and then go lower. So this is what I'm talking about. Like, this is where it's gonna bounce. So let's see, right here. This is the bounce area for it. So if you're scalping, right, it's gonna do this. What are we? 942. Okay. COLL is definitely popping. CNR, look at this. Turn around. KSCP might still go. Right here, 43. So watching KSCP here. Look at 15 seconds setup. There's definitely a curl here. There you go. There you go. Did you guys take that pop? Your average should be really good right now into that 50 again. I'm not gonna hold and hope because this candle in 1 minute looked really bad. So there's a high chance for the false breakout. Now at 44 is the next setup. 44 is the smaller share size, guys. Nope, it's not holding. See, I'm not taking CNR, guys. Look at this beautiful setup on CNR. CNR 25 shares, beautiful setup on volume. Watch volume coming in. CNR 15 seconds. It's too early in 1 minute. Let's go. I see volume. Let's go. Let's go. What's my entry? My entry is at 04, 25 shares. My exit would be 22.90. So I'll be out if I see red right now. I'm out. It's not holding it. Okay, 23.05 is my next level. The fills are atrocious. It takes 5 seconds to show up. 23.05 on it. Nah, it's weak. Volumes, I don't know. I kind of jumped in on it in the FOMO. Tesla is a really good setup on Tesla, guys, if you're into that. I don't know why I have this 8. I hate this. Why can I not remember my window? All right. Tesla. Look at Tesla. All right. Anything else? I'm not touching COLL. I don't know. I have. Yeah. Anyway. Also Netflix. Netflix. I'm gonna add them to my watch list. Tesla. And Netflix. I think I have Tesla. Netflix, yeah. Missing out on Tesla. Check out Tesla right here. 10 shares. I lost like $30 on Friday. So 65.60 on Tesla. Watch for volume coming in. Ooh. In at 65.30. Let's see if it's going to break that setup. A 5-minute break. I'm in more. 65.20. Out. $17 right there. I'm still watching for that break. The 5-minute setup looks good. I'm in. 65, 63. Nope. I'm in. 64.69. Let's see if it's gonna pop over 67. That's not bad. You see, $30 with 10 shares is nothing on Tesla, especially if you catch the break. And we're still flat topping. Watch. There you go. That's the break. CNR is forming. KSCP is also might do something, but it's getting weaker, guys. KSCP is getting weaker. 5-minute setup is not there on KSCP. CNR, there is a better 5-minute setup on CNR than KSCP. Tesla already done. So KSCP, we might have that pull above 29.30. So that's the only scalp I would take right now on KSCP if I'm quick enough. So 29.30 KSCP right now on the volume, and I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna wait for that 5-minute setup. I'm in here. I'm in at 24. I see 29 on ask. Let's see, pop over 30. Are we gonna pop over 30? 30, 30, 30. Let's go. No, 26. It's weak. I'm gonna get out on red. Red, I'm out. Still watching. Watching 29, watching 30 on KCP. CNR was a nice setup here. Watch CNR as well. Watch for volume to come back on this KSCP. I'm in here for the 1 minute. Since it's 3 seconds until the next 1 minute candle, I'm anticipating the break. 23, no, it's looking weak so far. Weak, I'm out. Yes, keep my TOS is laggy as well. I'm like freaking, I don't know where my order went through or not. Like, even on Tesla. I'm in here at KCP for the break of 30. In at 25. Watching 30 break. Here's the 30 break. Out. Okay. So that was a good setup, guys. Watch this continuation over, let's see, 1 minute setup. I don't like the previous 1 minute candle. It definitely set some limits as far as it can go, but 34.40 is definitely right there in the range. I'm gonna turn down my mic, or you guys gonna go deaf. Somebody give me 4 cents to make it $100. I'm gonna make a cardboard sign. Please give me 4 cents. Watch this 34 here on KSCP, guys. Watch it. Watch for volume come in. 10 seconds until volume coming in right now, earlier. I'm in. Any signs of red, I'm out. 5 seconds. If we're not gonna get volume, it's gonna look weak. Out. Still watching 34, watching for volume to come in. Nope, it's red, it's weak. Well, see, now I need $5.01. Yeah, that's trading for you. For a second you're up, for a second you're down. CNR, guys, will CNR finally give me something or no? 23 CNR is a level for sure. Look for volume. There's volume coming in. I like it. I'm in. Let's see what my entry is at 97. Kind of sucky entry. The 5 minute is there, so everything is lining up. So it can flush definitely. That's why I'm watching. There it goes. There's volume. Will it break 97? There might be a seller at 97. Nope. I'm out. Jesus, come on. We After this first 30 minutes, right? We had this momentum burst of about 5 minutes or maybe less, and then all of a sudden everything's dead. People are probably shutting down their machines and they're going in the Lambo dealership to get those yellow Lambos right now. And here I am scraping off the tops, trying to make $6. What a life. 730 on KSCP might do something if it holds the VWAP. Bondman's not taking anything. He's probably just... Why is... RELI, guys? Are you watching that? All right. And BKKT. So look at that flat top breakout on RELI. That was a nice setup, guys. BKKT also. I know Monic Trader is short biased on BKKT. Dang. All right, CNR. What are you gonna do? Is it this time around you're gonna break 23 or no? How long do you want me to fish for? I'm in at 98 on CNR again. I want to see that pop into the 2320 something. Like, it's got to show me that it can respect some of the setups. So far, it hasn't. That's why I didn't increase the share size. You know, you see this curl, right? Everything is nice. ABCD on the 1 minutes. Perfectly forming. 23 is the resistance. Flat top almost. There he goes. There he goes. Come on. It only moves 1 cent on that large volume pop. That's kind of upsetting. I need to check float, because maybe that's the float. 53 million. That's nothing. Keep giving $1 away each time I trade this stock. So Bondman was talking about BKKT. So he has it on a watch list. Just an FYI. If they pump it over 8, maybe people will start shorting it. I don't know. Where is the good area to short? Yeah, looks like over 780, 785 into the 850, 860 area. That's a second average down, right? I mean average up. So what? 780 plus 850, 860. What's your average there? 810. CNR is, I like how people are buying the dips. You see this dip on the 1 minute? I like this. Every time I hope that thing will pop over 23 and just stops at 99. COLL. Were you shorting it? That thing was crawling up nicely, right? You shorted it, what, around 1990? Look at this freaking pop I was waiting for. That's the 5 cents I was waiting for. And unfortunately, 5 cents on a $23 stock, that's BS. Sorry. That's BS. TCBP is forming a flat top or double top at 274, but it might be a kind of a large float stock here. I don't know. I don't have float on TradingView. Let's see. CNR is still there. $20.15 on the first red 1 minute candle, red 2 minute candle. Okay, you taking the 2 minute? 2:15. Okay, I see. Extended over, yeah. That, and then volume, right? You probably also look at the volume, decreasing volume. And then as 938 hit, that's when the volume start popping. That's probably where you got a little shaked out. KSCP still holding that 706, 705. Let's see on KSCP if we do a trend line drone here. Maybe something like this. I don't like that pop. Maybe that pop is too much. So like right here, I feel like it's good area for. So what's that 24 break on KSCP? But there he goes. I'm too late. By the time I clicked on my level 2, 5 minutes setup was at 33. So very strong right now, or 40. Watch for pullback. There's a pullback, 33. I think that was the last push to make any scalps. But let's keep an eye. Halt is a 790. 790 is the halt. 50 is the next level after 40. There you go. 45. I'm in here for the 50 break. I'm in at 44. Ugh. That's not good. So 40 again. Let's watch 40 here. I'm in here to test 40. I'm in at 36. No. That was a good entry, guys. Missed it. I'm in for the break of 50. All right. Back to square one. At least we got some gains. So now watch 54. That's going to be double top at 60. AMC, that previous one bull flag at 950, 953. That was really nice. Bondman's trading NVCT. Watch NVCT, guys. such a typical volume pop and then drop in the candle. It's like almost you can close your eyes and you can tell when bondman is trading a stock. It's like insane. It has distinct behavior. NVCT, NVCT. No, like I still want to keep KCP out. So probably what is the 1 minute at 15? High is 30 right there. All right, what did I miss? I missed KCP, guys. Holy guacamole. Holy guacamole. 8. KCP 8. I'm in. 83, 82. I'm in at 88. Let's see if it's going to get lower. It's going to go pop more. Ah, Jesus, I just gave back $30 on this. I'm in here again. I'm in at 85. Let's watch 8. I'm waiting for 8. That's exactly what I was waiting for. I was waiting for 8, and I got it. You guys made some money? Money Trade is Bondman. It's the Ginger Bondman, the famous trader on YouTube. You should know him. He's everybody's favorite. Because he pumps the stock that we get in. And we ride his pump train. We look at the level 2. We don't look at his voice because his voice is behind a couple seconds. Call him the beard? Well, you're gonna soon start calling me the beard too, man. By the way, happy Valentine's Day, guys. I just had best moment of my life. There's still potential setup here at the first 1 minute pullback break of high. So 93 right here. Just watch if it's gonna bounce here. I'm in here for the bounce. I'm in at 79. Let's see if it's gonna bounce. There's a seller at 84. Ah, nice. 96, 98. That's what I was waiting. Chickened out and got out too early and paid for it. Still a setup over 98, guys. Keep an eye on it. There it goes. 98 in. Out. Can I be out? I want. I clicked out at 8:06 and it was still feeling me. I'm telling you guys, TOS changed something. It's they're on to the scalpers. They're on to the people who are trying to do this, couple second trades. They're probably losing money on it because they have to, because they can't sell that order quick enough that I wanted to get out. So they have to eat the cost. The key here is just to stay low, right? For them not to find you. But I think just because there's many of us doing this, I think they just want to cut the cost, and I think that's just the reality of things, and we'll have to adapt. Like any kind of humankind, we'll adapt, right? People now live in deserts. They adapt, right? They created AC, so we'll adapt. It's gonna be painful. It's gonna cost us, but I feel like we'll adapt. That's the positive mind, right? Even somewhere far into my head, I feel like we might not adapt, because we always hit those limitations and our edge just disappears. It was every time, right? All right, CNR. That was a beautiful, guys, setup on KSCP over 60 into the 8.40 cents. TCBP flat top at 75 still. I don't know, low volume, not touching it. I still like KSCP. KSCP is still bullish, very bullish. I would optimally want to see 760 pullback. Like this break right now, let's see, 760 bounce. 81, see, didn't bounce. Let's watch for the false break here of 86. Let's keep an eye on that 86, 85 area. Is it going to hold this area or no? Give me a sec. I got to tweet. I got to twit. I got to get in the habit of tweeting periodically. I don't know if it's better to have like an iPad. Just I don't know. It's too much. I don't know how people do social media, guys, and trade. I feel like everybody who trades, they don't care about social media and they focus on their trading because they make enough money on trading. But I'm doing it because I'm bored out of my mind. I just need to talk to someone, and I just need to share, what I do. I feel like it helps me go throughout the day, and I hope I help you guys too by calling out some of the stocks I trade, and you guys see what I do. Maybe you improve your strategy. Maybe you get more confident in certain setups or something. So whatever it helps, right? Everybody find their own ways where they can benefit from streamers. Maybe you're already making 100K a day and you just bored out of your mind too, sitting on a computer, and you want to play marbles. So guess what? We might try this week playing marbles on Twitch. Haven't done it, but it got to start sometime. See, Monic Trader, do you play marbles? Since you're in Twitch, I'm gonna refer to you because people on YouTube, they're old school. They don't even know what marbles are. So there it goes. There's a setup on KSCP that I just missed. Over 88. Let's see if it's false break, because essentially what I'm waiting for is the second top somewhere here. Okay, and then if it doesn't happen, then we know the stock is strong, and we might trade that break of 8 again. But with the fills that TOS is doing right now, that BS that they're doing, I don't know. It might not happen. You got the answers, Jeff? The answer is marbles. Jeff, I better see you this week typing exclamation play in a Twitch chat to participate in our marbles race. You gotta win it, man. Where's Bondman? Why is he turning himself off every time I pop the window out and it closes? It's like he knows I stream and talk about him and he just shuts it down. So Bondman is up $6,000 right now, 6,500. He traded 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stocks. So he made $4,000 at the pre-market. So he only made $2,000 in the market open. KSCP is setting up. So that tells you if you only made $2,000, that's not a really strong market. 790 break of 8 again, guys. Watch for that pullback. I'm in here for that 1 minute candle break setup. Come on, 89, 90, let's go. There you go, 95, I'm out. That was what, 30 bucks? Keep watching, keep watching. If momentum is there, it's gonna break 93, pullback. I'm in here. I'm in there. Nope, I'm out. There you go. Watch that break of 8 again. You see that line I drew? It's bouncing off of right of that top resistance. It's a descending resistance. It can break it. It's going to pop, and you just got to sell right away into that pop. Watch the volume. I'm not taking a trade right now. I'm watching for volume. Watching 1 minute setup. There it goes. 96, 94. All right, we have 23 seconds. There you go. It looks like the volume is building up. Watch it. Watch it here. 93, 94. Optimal entry around 93, 94. If your average is good, you might sell into the pop of 8. So 7-cent gain. It's holding 90s, guys. Well, 88, 87. Let's watch that pop over 96. There's a 1 minute candle that just formed. Okay. Still under it. Don't like it. I want to see it opening really, really close to that line. KCP, Bondman took a trade. Guess what's going to happen? I took it too. It's either going to dump or it's going to go over 8. Watching volume. There's volume. I'm in at 92. There you go. Bondman took it. And guess what happens when Bondman takes it? We make money. We make money when Bondman takes a trade. Guys, I'm overactive today. I apologize. Okay, let's keep it low. Let's keep it really calm. We're trading here. Let's focus on trading. That's it. You know? We just scalped it. That's it. We're keeping it calm. Look at that false break. Look at that dump on KSCP. You tell me that Bondman is not pumping stocks after this stuff happens. You tell me. You tell me all those people who weren't watching level 2 and just following his call, guess what their average is? They're probably sitting at 805, 804. Get what's the stock is right now at 780, 25, 30 cents down from their entry. Google the definition of bag holding. That's how bag holding starts. it's amazing to have, I don't know, how many people do you think okay, there's number of people who watch his stream, and how many do you think people take trades based on it? Obviously, they're not taking. I wasn't taking freaking 15,000 shares. Maybe at maximum I was taking 1,000 shares when I started, right? So let's say he has 300 people. Well, probably too low. 300 people is nothing. Maybe he has a couple thousand people. Each of them takes 1,000 shares. You know, what, 3-4 million share volume. That candle was 700,000. Okay, so if there's a delay of 20 seconds on YouTube and about a delay of 2 to 3 seconds on his, we use Amazon extra low latency servers. You know, if he's in, if you're not watching level 2 and time on sales, by the time you hear that he's in that level, anyway, you're late. That's what I'm trying to say. The key here is when he pulls that stock up and he brought it up to your attention, just freaking have it ready. Have that hot month set up and just watch a level 2 like a hawk, because don't wait for him to say anything. Watch that level 2. Because even if he doesn't say anything later, right? If he doesn't take a trade, but your level 2 show the momentum boost, at least your average is going to be okay to get out if he doesn't trade. So you lose nothing. Maybe a cent or two, maybe a spread, whatever. But it's a lot less than if you just lost it. You got in at 804 and you sold at 780. If you sold it at 780, I guarantee you more than half people are still holding it right now, hoping it's going to pop over. Yes, sometimes it happens, but most of the time it doesn't. And that's why you have this disbalance in chat, right? People saying, oh, my profit is 20,000 today. Well, there's that guy that sits with a negative 20,000, but he's upset to share it. He's probably freaking punched a hole in his monitor. Yeah, KCP was ski, man. Like, I don't know. If it's just me and you that's targeted, because apparently Jeff got a white glove treatment from TOS. Because his feels are instant. I think he's BSing. KCP is curling and holding that level, ABCD setup. Watch the 86 again and that test of that descending resistance here and puncture. But the probability of this happening is lower now, since it already happened and it was false breakout. A lot of people are going to be less lenient to take, or less likely taking that trade of a breakout, because that previous breakout was false. Plus, keep in mind, they're probably back holders from that 804. So if it pops into that area, they're going to be really happy to take break-even trade. And guess what happens when they cover, right, their trade? It's obviously the stock will drop again. So, and another thing that happens, right, if it breaks, I feel like a lot of people are watching 760. If 760 breaks and 750 breaks, because VWAP here, right, that's where the back holders will cut their losses. So their stop loss is either below VWAP or just a tad below that 60. So I feel like they're probably doing it below VWAP. So my guess is that's where the stops are, right here in this box. I could be wrong, obviously, but this is my guess. Like, maybe right below VWAP, right here. So this box, if it gets to this box and it's going to bounce, and it's going to bounce off of 770 and test that 750 again and breaks it, short seller, domination. And Monic Trader, I don't have shares to trade. I didn't borrow any shares. Let me actually see. Did you request any short shares for the KCP? What's the locate right now? Locate is 2.5 cents. So to borrow 100 shares, you pay $2.50, which is not bad. It's a really good price. It's a strong stock in the eye of a day trader, though. But if you're scalping, just grab maybe a couple thousand shares. What is going to cost you $25-50. And you know, when you locate, you actually get it for entire day. So you can play with those 2,000 shares and then scalp them on the low end. That's it. As long as you sell them, right? Like, for example, if I want to take this scalp right now, break of 760, I would take 500 share scalp, right? And then if I sell them, I still have that 500 shares to take that scalp again. I can rotate throughout the day all those, and I don't have to pay locate fee anymore for those. I only pay it once. That's how it works. Oh, center point. Yeah, I have center point too. I don't know why I opened them. Because pretty much Lightspeed got in the same game, and you can locate with Lightspeed. Almost. I feel like maybe a little bit worse, but what I don't like about, there it goes. There's the balance of that. So look at people taking profits here. The back holders at 708, 705, 704. So if they don't take profits now, it's going to go low again. They're going to get a little leery and scary. They're going to anticipate that break of 86. So watch them take profits around 803, 804. "13 seconds. It's too early in 1 minute candle. So let's watch that descending resistance break. I'm not taking any trades until I see a break of 85. You see this bounce? That's too much. So right now, people are either taking profits, they're realizing that it didn't break any higher. They're probably, some smarter traders probably, who unfortunately got in at 804 before, they probably are taking profits. Taking their losses right now. So watch 86, 85 here. Watch for volume. I'm in here. I want to see it break 86, 87. Beautiful, guys. I'm out. Did you guys make some money on this? Sergey, I convinced you to go to Bunman's group. See, you guys, you don't know this. I don't share with everybody, but I secretly work for him, and he has these mini traders set up across the different social media platforms to stimulate his channel and stimulate his chat, and I'm one of them. Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. Maybe I'm doing it wrong talking about all these traders, but I feel like any trader who's coming into my channel, who's coming into my video, to my live stream, obviously he's a lot bigger trader, and obviously he's monthly spend on the marketing, right? Promoting his chats and YouTube, his whatever. It's more than probably 10 grand a month he's spending, probably a lot more. I'm not spending anything, so obviously when you pop day trader on YouTube, guess whose video is gonna pop first? His, of course. And I'm just a freaking 80 subs channel right now. Look at that 5-minute setup, guys. Are you watching 94, 96? Those back holders at 804, they're gonna be happy if it breaks 8. As long as they're not greedy and thinking, it's going to go higher now, I'm just keep holding since I already held 778. Look at this 8. Look at this 8 coming up. 8's coming up, guys. I'm in. Hands off. Boom. Oh, TOS. Oh, TOS. Keep watching 805. Did you see, guys, it got to the 804 and they were taking profits? They're still taking profits right now to break even. I'm even on an entry and exit here. I got in at 99.9 and I got out at 99.9. No, 99.5. So I lost half a cent here on 250 shares. See, they're taking profits. What did I tell you? All them back holders that got in because of Ross. Did I say our word? Bunman. I mean Bunman. Guys, close your ears. 805. Look at this. It hit that spot, right? What did I say before, right? 804, that area. Because when I heard him talk, the price was already above 8. So I feel like 804, yeah, it's typical number. I mean 805 probably. Oh, Jesus. It sounds like I had too much Red Bull today. I don't know. It's very exhaustive. I don't know. I'm probably going to be all like have a radio silence during my stream tomorrow. And I told you guys, right, around 9, what was it, 9:30, that I like KCP as a strong stock. That's the only thing that really moves. RELI, CRELI. Okay, I have RELI pulled up. I don't like the volume pops. I wish it could stay at the 50K volume and not just randomly go from 8,000 to 50,000. Like, it's doesn't make sense to me. KCP is popping. Halt is at 872. Keep watching 850. If 850, nah, this might be too much for it, but let's watch it. Let's watch 30 right now. 50 seconds. So 8 seconds until next 1 minute here. If it's going to hold, is it going to bounce? I'm in here for the, let's see. What is my entry? Entry at 17. Not good. Just gave back 60 bucks, guys. I was hoping it's gonna bounce. So my entry was at 817 and I got out at 94. Not good. And also that slow fill on TOS did not help. I gotta admit, because you get in and you're still waiting. It's like, okay, where did I get in? 805? No, 817. Well, guess what? The stock was already moved. That now it's at 794. Well, you get out. Unfortunately, could have got out at 8, but because TOS decided to show you the fill maybe 5 seconds later, well, the stock is dumping. And we talked about it last week. That's the worst scenario that could happen, and it happened to me. So I was what, 200 bucks? Now I'm 150. So I did what? I lost 56 bucks. 620. Yeah, I lost 56 bucks. You know, easy come, easy go. Short sellers above the break of top. So, Monic Trader, did you short it? That's why the stock went down? I'm sure that's why it went down. Probably took a 20,000 share short here. Yeah, I was hoping it's gonna go. I waited for that bounce because I didn't get in on the initial pop, and TOS decided to give it 5 seconds before I see my average. And it was already too late to sell for anything. Well, don't do what I do. Do something better. What's a fan route? I'm not familiar with fan route. Got overexcited about KSCP, and that stock took a stab at me, and I didn't take it well. CNR, I'm watching CNR at that VWAP. Are you guys also watching that CNR at the VWAP? 5 minutes setup. Boom, boom, boom. Are we gonna finally see that 23 or no? What do we got? KCP dump, man. I should have anticipated. I should have known, but hey, it could have actually went and halted. You know? I'm in here in the CNR. I don't know. I see a little volume coming in. I'm in at 84. I'm anticipating that 5 minute break. No. This is the setup I was looking at. Right here. This curl. That's what I was looking. That's why I got in here. I was hoping it's gonna curl up. And as soon as it saw volume going down and break that low, that's why I got out. If you're wondering why I took that trade. KCP, there might be some sympathy pop. Watch for that sympathy pop over 85. It is looking like it's curling down. No, curling down. Yeah, it looks like it's not curling up. So it's weaker, but still watching for that sympathy pop. Tesla is not bad for 1 minute setup bounce, but it also looks weaker. Should have just ended it there at 200 bucks. Fan route is aggressive when you want to take liquidity. But what does fan stands for? FAN. Like, what is it? What is it different? I can take liquidity from NASDAQ, and wouldn't I want to trade a NASDAQ directly because it's the most liquid? The number of shares in NASDAQ is larger, so I have a higher chance of getting aggressive on that route. Are you saying this specifically for the SSR? Watch that pop. I just missed that pop on KSCP. I'm in here on KSCP. 82. 80. Let's go. 85. 87. What was my exit? 88. So 5 minutes setup here, guys, at 88. That's what happened. But it's anticipation of that 5 minute break. See, normally you would hold because 5 minute setup looks strong, but see right now, I don't know, was the stock flushing so much? Oh, okay, so it's a multi. Yeah, I get you. So fan basically, it's looking for that liquidity throughout all the major routes. Okay, I gotcha. wouldn't there be some kind of delay introduced for that versus going directly? I mean, I don't know, just kind of mine. Because, okay, Lightspeed, I don't know if you guys know this, but Lightspeed has spray share feature. So maybe that's what Monic Trader is talking about. But when you spray shares, let me tell you about this. It basically triggers as an order, right? If you're per order trade. So if you pay $4 per order, it'll be one share could be an order because it sprays. It doesn't matter what the share size, but let's say you want to sell 1,000 shares really fast, like this, and you don't care where they go as long as they get filled. And like Monic Trader is saying, like at SSR, you know, when you can only short when the stock is upticking. So you want to ignore that rule because guess what? Sometimes it's upticking on some other route or exchange and it's downticking on another exchange. So you want to like balance that. Obviously, you can only select one exchange when you direct route it. But what spray order mean is I want to get rid of those, or I want to short those 1,000 shares on SSR regardless, but I want to find an exchange that actually uptick at that time. So that's what it's doing. It's going to all the exchanges and is looking for it. So you basically have an edge over people who are just doing it directly at one route. Because if NASDAQ was downticking at that time, obviously there's not going to be a fill, but you might get filled. So during those flushes, just to give you an example, let's say you wanted to short the momentum of KSCP on this flusher. Let's go to the 15-second chart on the bottom here. Let's say you wanted to short the momentum of KSCP, right? And it's on SSR, short sale restriction. Obviously, when it's dumping like this, guess what? 99% of all ticks that are going through time and sales are on a down tick. Meaning each consecutive tick, right, is at the bid or below. And you can't short during that time until you eventually see like a little somebody getting it on the ask or above the ask. Well, that's a problem because you can't short the momentum down. Versus when we go up, right, we don't have that problem. We can buy at any point in time. Don't care. So what fan is, and correct me if I'm wrong, Monic Trader, but what fan is and what spray is, it's going and looking for that uptick at everywhere else and all the exchanges just to get you in, to take that liquidity away before anybody else does. Yeah, it's definitely depending on the stock. When, like for example, KCP right now is on SSR. It's hard to borrow and it's on short sale restrictions. So it's the toughest stock to short on the momentum down. KCP is popping. Maybe a 5 minutes set up at 89 again here. $30 seconds. Too early. I don't want to take this. It's too early. 89. Watch the pullback here. 91. It's still too early. I'm just not sure. It might do a false breakout and flush back to the 770. I'm in here. All right. 95 was the exit. There's an 8 coming. Yep. I'm not taking it. I don't know why. I got burned on that in that area last time, and I'm just like, it's like when you have a accident in the car, it takes time for you to get back into that car again and feel comfortable. You're like watching everything, like pretty much same here. $860 is the halt. I don't know if it's too far away. 860 is way up here. 830. I don't know. This area at 810. I mean 810. It's a sketchy area. We're at the highs, right? Look at that flat top on Tesla, guys. Am I going to be quick enough on Tesla? Ah, missed it. 81. Let's see. 45. I'm in here. Nope. Watch. I'm in. 72. 79. 80. Come on, let's go. Let's go. I always like make $1 on the 10 share. Like, got used to like scalping 3-4 cents, right? And then you have this. The perfect setup would have been here. This line here. No, not here. Like this. 5-minute setup. So this 1 minute candle here, a break of 74. We to 79. $5 right here. See, I just gave back another $2 on that. What I noticed was the large caps like Tesla and everything, and Netflix, especially the pullbacks. Like when there's a break, there's a pullback, and then pullback usually continues, right? So, like for example, this pullback right here on this red candle in 1 minute, I would have expected it to go lower a little bit, but since it didn't, it would have been bullish, right, for me, and I would be really looking to anticipate for break of that candle again. I'll be probably getting in somewhere around 75.11. But I don't know. I keep getting distracted by low floaters, and I know there are people who are just focusing on the large cap stocks and focusing on the setups. They sit there like I do, and they just wait for that setup to happen. Unfortunately, hindsight 2020 is always good, right? There were also setups before that. So if you were anticipating this break here, right, on the 5-minute, you would have been dumped into a good bit of $6, $7. So easy come, easy go, right? When you find good setups after it happened, go back and find the setup that is bad, that it's happened, that you might have taken too, because that gives you a little balance of reassurance of not FOMOing into that next break. Otherwise, if you just focus on good setups that you missed, you will basically cloud yourself with the fact there were also bad setups that you missed. And you would take the next setup, and it has 50% chance working in your favor or 50% chance working against you. So just keep in mind, but because you were focused on all the good setups, you clouded yourself and say, okay, all of them worked out this time, so I have a confidence going to work out the next time. What are you talking about, Marcella? Did you send me something? I don't see anything. Did you send me a link? All right, let's see. 88. Maybe, I mean, I'm watching Tesla, but KCP is also setting up a bull flag. Do you guys see that? So KCP, watch that 8:15. 30 seconds. Let's watch if it's going to pop here. I know it's at the highs. I know I'm trading TOS. My feel's probably going to be horrible. I'm going to get in at 8:15. It's going to flash to 780. 52. Watching for a pullback here. Give me pullback. It's not giving pullback. I'm in. In at 12. Out 18. Come on. It was 28 high. How am I out at 18? Piece of crap, TOS. Okay, I'm going to make a sticker on Twitch. So guys, this week, I'm not going to stream on YouTube. So get ready. Just come say hi on Twitch sometime this week. But there's going to be like all kinds of stickers and stuff where like TOS is, you know, effing up. Then we can just like slap a bunch of BS stickers about TOS on the live stream. And hopefully one of the TOS engineers or managers watches that and be like, he's just going to be like, ha, 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 ha. That's exactly what we meant to do. Or they're going to be like, oh, you know what? We're losing customers, so we might fix this thing because, oh, it only takes a little one switch or one little line of code that's going to fix all this. They don't want to fix it. I know they don't want to fix it. And I'm streaming on my other PC today. That's why there's no music. I feel like that's why I'm talking too much today. I feel like the music distracts me and calms me down. That's why I chose lo-fi music. Or is it lo-fi? What else is popping? Freaking back to square one. It was at 200 bucks and then the dump on KSCP. And Tesla, of course, went up to 85. What was my average? 81. Yeah, so I lost pretty much $4 on Tesla. Not lost, I missed it. All right, be right back. Buy a break. All right, what did I miss? KCP. KCP is curling up and maybe retesting that 830 again. Look how it does, right? It dumps and then it kind of goes and recovers and even goes higher. I wonder every time it dumps, it's people shorting it. So they've shorted it twice. If it's gonna break over 830, it's gonna be rough for people who are short. 816, so into the 830 maybe again. I'm in here. Whoa, I'm in. I see my order is pending right now. I'm in at 18. Yeah, that's unacceptable. I can't trade. I'm gonna take 75 shares this time. This literally was what, 10 seconds? Good thing the stock did not dump. Oh my god, I can't wait to make those stickers on TOS. 12,000 share seller. Watching it. There's a 30, 21. I'm in here. Come on, over 30. Come on. 20 is the entry. Oh, they're dumping it. They're dumping it so much. This is ridiculous. With TOS, 10-second fills in stock dumping, yeah. Okay, I have a perfect example of what's happening right now. It's basically a minefield. And your mom asks you to go get groceries for her. And you have to cross the field. There it goes. There's 850 coming. We have a squeeze coming up. Let's see a pullback here. I'm in here. I'm in at 44. Let's see a squeeze over 44 into the 50. Nope. Watching. I'm in here. I'm in at 39. I want to see 50. Is it going to happen now? Small share size is a little quicker on dang it. I got in at 42. It's 37 now. $42. Yeah. I want to see 43.50. I want to see 50. It's gonna happen. It's just it's happening. It's happening. Let's go. Let's go. 40 is the average. It's okay. 40 is okay. Let's go 50. Let's go. 43, 40, 39, 38, dumping. Still watching 40. 45 is the next break. If 45 breaks, take profit into the 50. Out. Can't sit through this. Can't sit through this. Watch that 44, 50. I'm still watching that 50. If it's a strong stock, I'll definitely test 50. Tesla just dumped. All right, let's watch this candle here. 44. 38, 39, 40. I'm in here for the break of 44 into the 50. I'm in at 38. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's go. Beautiful. 45, let's go. 46. What was my exit? 45. It's okay. I'm in here for the break of 50. 43 is the exit. I mean entry is 43. I don't like that bid at 38. It's sitting at 38. It's going to flush a little more. So I'm basically spinning my wheels right now. Still watching 41, 40. I know people taking profits and shorting at that 50 level, but that's fine. I'm in here. I'm in at 39.5. I want to see 50 break. No, it's not holding. 46 was the exit. Should have got out at 50. Ah, jeez. 42, 41. I'm in here. 42. Let's see if 50 goes this time. This fishing is costing me time, energy, money. You guys trading the break of 50 or no? Still watching that 50. So 48, 49. 5 minutes setup is in 3.5 minutes. It's at the highs. It's extended. Everything's against you. Bouncing off of 9 MA. That's about it. Plus there's a 50 break. So the two set a bounce off of 9 MA and a 50 break because of the strong momentum and strong volume in the previous 5 minutes. That's the only thing that's going for the stock. Now, does it balance out? I don't know. So watch this. 10 seconds. Are we going to go now, or is it just going to sit there and wait? I'm in here. I saw a pop in volume. Let's see if that pop is going to do anything. I'm in at 44, 43, 44, 45. I'm out. It's weak. Still watching 49, 50. I don't know. I feel like that's the areas I give the most back. Because if it flushes to 780, I'm going to give 40, 50 bucks back again. RELI, volume pop. You guys watching that? 75,000 shares. KSCP. Still watching KSCP. I'm in here at KSCP. I'm in at 44. Bad entry. Should have been at 42. $47. Still watching KSCP. Yeah, KSCP. I mean, it might pop, so just keep an eye on it. And of course, it's gonna pop when when I'm not looking, right? I'm in here. I'm in at 40. 125 shares. Let's see if we're gonna see anything over 45. I see volume. Let's go. It's dumping a little bit. There it goes. That's exactly what I was waiting for. 5-minute setup is at 55 now. It's very heavy on top. You see this wick on the 1 minute? It's very heavy. People are shorting the crap out of the stock, guys. I feel like it's a marbles time. You guys are gonna hate me for the next couple weeks. All I'm gonna be doing is talk about marbles. Bunman's done. Is RT still trading? Marcella, are you still alive, or did you go? Did you go to your 9 to 5? KCP was popping. Let's see who is live right now. Oh, RT was RT live today at all? I don't see his video. Maybe he's still pending the release of that. I didn't even see anything from RT this morning. A lot of traders, I noticed, they're slowing it down on the posting. So, and of course, me being me, I started channel at the slowest possible time. When imagine that last year in the summer, when I think everybody's grandma was talking about trading. Tesla popping back up. Yeah. So it's strong. SPY is not moving. SPY is ranging. I don't know why Tesla is moving. I kind of like this 5-minute setup on KSCP, to tell you the truth. That 40 break on KSCP. But it's 2 minutes to go. $36, $37. Volume is dying down for sure. So 36. There's some volume coming in. I want to see ask move up. Nope. Alright, maybe this one set up and that's it. I'm in here at 35. Out at 40. Watching 42. 5-minute setup is at 44. 45. 47. So 45 is 1-minute setup. And both 5-minute and 1-minute. That 44 was a decent flat top on 1-minute. I increased my share size, so hopefully I'm not going to get dumped into. Because TOS is going to be just 10 seconds on the fill. Yeah, it's definitely weak here, so watch that 45 area. I'm in here. 500 shares at 42. Out. Not liking it. It does take a little longer than with 75 shares. Ah, that's the break I was waiting. Still watching that 50. What's the high at 55? So not a lot of movement here. Even if it breaks 50, there's resistance at 55, which is 5 cents. So watch this 50 here. I'm in here. I'm in at 48. I'm out. Still watching. That 60 is coming up. I'm in here. Out at 61. I don't know. It popped to 73 and I get out at 73 on the level 2 and then it gets me out at 61. $9.23 is halt. I have so many horizontal lines on this stock. It's funny. I like Tesla right now too, by the way. Tesla, that 1-minute setup. Why not? 91. It's got to hold this. It's dumping. Watch 91.88. So watch 92. I'm in. Let's watch. Let's watch if it's gonna break that 92. All right. Finally broke that 92. 92.5. Yeah. All right, still watching. 96. I'm in. 56, 72, 80. Out. Mm. 93.06. It's gonna dump. Yep. And that's the thing is, I kind of feel I felt I was late on that last trade. What is KSCP doing again? That's 66 on KSCP. I'm in here on KSCP. I'm in at 59. Watching. 66. 62. I'm in here. I'm in at 58. I want to see volume. Out. Still watching 58, 60. Because we might be on the backside, but why not? Why not to fish for that next pop? Still watching that 60. I'm in. I'm in at 56.5. I like it. There it goes, 60. And right 51, right? And 46. Holy guacamole. And Tesla is moving, of course. Yeah, that's a rocket ship. Increase in volume on 15 seconds. AMC is also popping. Let's watch Tesla here. I'm in here on Tesla. 96.5. No. One minute pullback on AMC as well. Puncture VWAP. So if you're into that AMC stock, it might be a little bit more forgiving than Tesla. AMC is 88. I'm in here on AMC. I want to see 85 break. I'm in at 84. $83. No, I'm out. Still watching 85, 83. I'm in here. 83.5. Nope, it's dumping. Wow. Cannot read this stock at all. I'm in. 82.5. Let's go over 85. 90? No? That's fine. I'll take it. So 89 now over 19. It moves differently than Tesla for sure. Yeah, those pops are not something I want to mess with, because it looks like there's a volume coming in and all of a sudden it's freaking done. And KSCP, man, this thing is so sketchy right now. KSCP 60, 59. I'm in here. Will we go over 60? I'm in at 57. It's sitting at 60. Okay, guys, that's it for me. $300 reached. That's a psychological number. I appreciate it, everybody who stuck around, who visited the stream. Stay tuned for the recap. Please, please, please hit a thumbs up before you leave. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for sure. Talk to you later. Bye.